talk about the joys of having teens in the morning. Every morning, my alarm goes off and I hit snooze one time, just once, and then I get up. Immediately go to my son's room, hey, time to get up. Go to my daughter's room, hey, time to get up. Go in the kitchen, make some coffee, get the kids' breakfast items ready. Like, I don't make a full-blown breakfast because, first of all, I ain't got time for that. Second of all, I'm not doing that. So I get the bowl out, cereal, whatever. Go back in my son's room. Time to get up, buddy. Time to get up. I go do a load of laundry. I start my computer. I work for a little bit. Go back in my son's room. Time to get up. Get the hell up. Now I'm getting pissed. Get the fuck up right now. So he finally gets up. My daughter's in her room getting ready. Taking forever, putting her makeup on, straightening her hair, do all this other crap. So then, time to go out in the kitchen, pour my coffee. Kids are eating breakfast. Then my daughter says, "Are you driving me to school today?" I'd prefer not to. No. And then she's like, "Well, can you drive me to the bus stop or to drive me to school, whatever?" And I go, "Well, I don't care, whatever. Do what you want. Like, whatever you want to do, we'll do." She's like, "I don't care." Okay, sweet. Then I don't want to drive all the way to your freaking school, so I will drive you 2 minutes down the road to the bus stop. More like 5 minutes. It's like a 15-minute walk. And then she goes, "Can you drive me to school, please? Seriously, you just said you didn't care. Now you care. What the hell? Fine, I'll drive you to school." Then my son's like, "Well, can you drive me to school?" Oh, 2 different schools, okay? And if I don't leave by a certain time, I get caught behind the damn bus that makes stops every 5 seconds. So I'm like, fine, but we're leaving before the bus because yesterday we got caught behind the bus and it took me forever to drop these damn kids off at school. So we leave and we're in the car and I'm like trying to have a conversation. They're both grunting, just being downright nasty. My son was sitting in the front seat, not even responding to me. I'm trying to talk to him. He's not even like grunting, nothing, just no response whatsoever. No response. Hello, I got out of my nice warm house to drive your ass to school. Show some appreciation. So then we get to the school and we're early. I don't know. We got there at like 7:20, 7:25. His school doesn't start till like, God, I don't know, 7:50. I'm not really sure, to be honest, what time the school starts. And I'm like, is it too early to be dropped off? It was 16 degrees on my thermostat in my car. He's like, "Well, I don't know. Are we going inside today or outside? What's the limit?" I'm like, "I don't know. You go to school here. You tell me. Do you go outside? Do you go inside before school starts? Is it cold? What's the temperature limit?" Because if it hits a certain temperature, they go inside and they're not allowed to be outside. So he's like, "I don't know." And then he asks my daughter, "Hey, do you know what time?" And she's like, "I don't know." I'm like, oh my God. So we're sitting there for 5 minutes trying to figure out whether or not it's cold enough for him to go in the building or if he has to wait outside. Get out of the damn car. I got shit to do. So he finally gets out of the car. Then I have to go pick up my daughter's friend. It's kind of on the way. It's kind of not on the way, but she's a sweet girl and I don't mind picking her up. Like, I don't care, whatever. I'll pick her up because I like her and she's a good influence on my daughter. Whatever. I'll pick her up. So we pick her up, but the sweet girl, and I tell her this all the time, she takes forever. So does my daughter, but it's like, so I'm waiting in the car, in the driveway, waiting for her to come out. She always takes forever. She's so sweet. I make fun of her about it all the time. You know I love you, girl. I'm just saying. So then she comes out. I drive all the way to school. Usually speeding. I've gotten pulled over a few times for speeding because back roads, up and down hills, it is hard to go 30. Let me just tell you, it is hard to go 30 miles an hour. I hate it. I have such a hard time. But anyway, so now my daughter's in the front seat and I'm trying to talk to her and she's like not saying a word, grunting, like just being downright nasty. Like, seriously, like, what is your problem? What is your problem? And then I'm like, okay, you have an appointment today and I got to pick you up because she has play practice after school. I'm like, I have to pick you up at 4:00 because your appointment's at 4:30. And she's like, okay. And I'm like, well, it's a half-hour drive there. So if I pick you up at 4, you need to be ready. Because half the time when I go to pick her ass up, she is never ready. And I'm waiting outside for like 5-10 minutes. Like, what the hell? If I say I'm going to pick you up at 4, be at the door waiting for me to pull up. Wait at the door, okay? You can still wait inside and be nice and toasty, but wait by the door so I'm not waiting forever for you to walk your slow ass from wherever it is that you are. So she's like, I'll be ready. I'm like, I mean it, Riley, be ready. She got all attitude-y, pissy. Okay, nah, being all jerky, whatever. She gets out of the car, and I'm like, don't be late. She shuts the door, gives me this nasty look, and her friend's getting out in the back seat, and her door's still open. I'm like, I love you. And she looks at me with this death stare, like, hello, I invented that look. You get that look from me, so you can't use it on me. So then she's like looking, and then I go, I love you. And then she mouths something to me, and I couldn't really tell if it was I love you or I hate you. So I was pissed. So I'm driving away, and I call her. Oh, yes, I called her. And I'm like, did you just mouth that you hated me or that you love me? She goes, I love you. I'm like, okay. She's like, bye. And she hung up. So, yeah, that was my joyous morning with my children. I either get attitude, takes forever to wake up, have to drive them to school. They have to be reminded to take their vitamins, brush their teeth, constantly reminding. So you with toddlers, it gets a little bit better with teenagers, but they're still a pain in the ass. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and if you like this video, share it with your friends.